Welcome to Leadership. You have just transitioned from being in the spotlight to being the spotlight operator. John Maxwell, in one of his books, he kind of jokes that his very last book to be published after he is interned would be entitled Leadership Sucks. Yeah, leadership is not for the faint of heart. It is not the easiest thing to do. And I think one of the hardest things for most salespeople who are promoted into sales management is the lack of accolades that we get. And it's kind of sad. Often I'll be around sales managers and that's one of their biggest complaints is like nobody appreciates what I do anymore. And then they kind of try to step into the spotlight for their salespeople, kind of like, get out of the way. I really helped you do that. And it completely kills their salespeople's motivation and people, they're not going to want to follow somebody who thinks it's all about them. So if you really want to be a leader, you have to completely be willing to step out of the spotlight. You have to be completely okay with you might not get an attaboy ever again. People might not recognize your work and put you at the top of the boards, the leadership charts ever again. And if you're not okay with that, you might not want to be a leader, because a leader's job is to put the spotlight on their team. If you've gotten into leadership for money, title, prestige, maybe you just are a control freak and you want to just control and tell people what to do, you're not going to be happy. Welcome to leadership. Their goals are now your goals. You now get joy in life because they get recognized. The minute as a leader, you get more joy out of seeing your team member be recognized than you have for yourself being recognized, you have now passed over to another step of leadership. Also, be ready, because as a leader, when things go wrong, you're going to get the blame. You need to take the blame. And when you don't mind doing that as a leader, you're at that next level. When things go right, they get all the recognition. Even if you felt like, I did most of the work, it does not matter. Things go wrong, it's on you. Things go right, it's on them. So think of it kind of like this. If you have kids or maybe dogs, because people are really into taking care of their dogs these days. Before you had kids or dogs, if you just wanted to go away for the weekend, you just went away. If you just wanted to, go out for the night, if you wanted to sleep in, you could do those things. That's kind of like your life was as a salesperson. But then once you have kids or a dog, things change. You can't just sleep in. They're going to wake you up. You can't just take off for the weekend without arranging some kind of care. You've got to make sure that they eat and that they have health care. And your life isn't yours anymore. But we don't mind because we love our kids or we love our dogs. And if you're willing to do that for your team, if you don't mind your life not being about you anymore and now being about your team because you love your team, you love helping them, then you're going to have great joy and you're going to love being a leader. So welcome to the world of the spotlight operators. If you can be happy there, you're going to have a really great time.